Hey there everyone, and today I want to talk to you about meditation from the point of view of someone that might not like meditation. Hey there everyone, my name's Dave, aka Mindset by Dave, and I've been a mental health and mindset coach for the past 4 years, helping people with mental health, mindset and personal development getting unstuck with whatever might be holding them back up there. As well as videos here on YouTube, I also stream live on twitch.tv/mindsetbydave every Tuesday from 10 AM till 4 PM and every Saturday from 7 PM until 10 PM. And you can also join our Discord server where we talk mindset, mental health and personal development, and the details for that are up on screen and down below. Anywho, on with the content. So meditation is one of those words that kind of splits people even when we're in the personal development space. Some people absolutely swear by it, other people don't vibe with it whatsoever. And that is to be expected really, because like many other things out there, meditation, well, you don't get the result from it when you first do it. In fact, the results from it can be quite a way down the road. And the ironic thing is that often the people who actually need that meditation are the ones that are looking for that quick fix, because they're actually looking for something that might slow them down just a little bit. I know this because guess what? That was once upon a time me. I literally looked at it and I was like, well, I've got stuff to get done. So how is taking some time to slow down my mind actually gonna help me with that? Turns out I was quite naive, and the answer was quite a lot. But I had to find meditation through the right way, and it needed to be explained to me in a way that actually related to things that I was already doing at the time. And that's what I want to do for you right now. See, the thing with meditation is that we think that that full-on Zen state, the stereotypical view of meditation, is the output that we are looking for. But actually, the result of meditation is the work itself. In the same way that when we go to the gym, and this was the analogy that it was put into for me, which really helped, is that you don't get the actual results of the muscle growth that you're looking from in the moment that you're actually lifting the weight. But at least while we're lifting the weight, we kind of feel like we're doing something. We feel like we're achieving something. We go in and do a lat pull down. The weight is getting pulled down. That bar is coming down. Those weights are going up. We've achieved it. And that's what we're trying to achieve in that moment, even though the long-term goal is to get a decent set of lat muscles off of it. Now, the thing with meditation is people will sit down with that and they'll try it for the first time and they'll find that their mind's going all over the place, and then they'll think to themselves, this just isn't working. However, the purpose of the meditation itself, especially when you're first starting, isn't to get into that Zen state. It is to teach you how to bring your attention back. It is to do the reps. And just like when you're in the gym, each one of these pull downs is a rep. They eventually add up to something, and over time they add up to muscle growth. When meditation is concerned, your actual rep is your ability, when that attention goes elsewhere, to bring it back to center, to whatever you're trying to focus on. It's not keeping your attention on that thing the whole time. Yeah, that's the long-term thing that you're hoping for, but to actually put the work in the first place, you are being a success even if your mind is going elsewhere, so long as you are remembering to bring it back. And in fact, in its own kind of weird way, if, say, for example, you sit down for your first session of meditation and for 5 minutes you find that your mind goes elsewhere 100 times, but you're able to bring it back 100 times, you've actually done more work than the person whose mind goes off and then once, and then they just bring it back to center. The benefit of meditation isn't just about that Zen state. It is about learning the ability that when your mind is going elsewhere, when you feel like you've got too many tabs open, when you can't focus on one thing at a time, being able to bring it back to center, focus on what you need to do, and achieve that thing. So in a way, taking time out with meditation to learn this skill, when you then go back and you try and get as many things done as humanly possible, you find it so much easier. And to cap this video off nicely, we're going to jump into a little meditation in a moment. I'll talk you through it before we do it so you know where we're coming from, but essentially what we're going to do is we're going to use our breath as a way to ground us. That is our focal point. If you find your mind going elsewhere, and it will, and it should, then what we're going to do is we're going to use each breath as an opportunity to bring that attention back to the center. But this doesn't have to be done with your breath if you think that's kind of too new agey and airy fairy. It can be done with a candle, which is possibly a little bit more new agey. It can be done with a piece of music. It can be done with anything. It can be done with food. It can be done with anything that you can bring your attention back to. You can apply a meditative principle to anything, so long as whenever you notice that your mind is wandering, you bring it back to the thing that you're actually supposed to be focusing on at that time. Now I'm going to guide you through this in a moment, but I want you to be thinking about how you can do this to yourself, how you can rein in your own attention and bring it to that focal point. Because learning that skill is actually going to make you get those things done. It's also going to make you feel happier in the process. So here we go, your basic beginner's guide to meditation. All we're going to do is focus on the breath. If it's possible, I want you to breathe in through the nose and then breathe out through the mouth. Okay, we're going to take nice, slow breaths, and we're just going to notice what's going on as we do. So here we go. Number 1. Just paying attention to your breath, noticing how it feels, the breath going in, and noticing how it feels, the breath going out. Paying attention to the feelings in your head as you breathe, the feelings in your throat as you breathe, the rising of your chest as you breathe, and the fall as you breathe out. Trying to make that breath go all the way in and all the way out. And we're going to add a little counting with it. We're going to try and get to 5 breaths. I want you to do this on your own. So as you breathe in, notice the breath, and as you breathe out, count the number. And the aim is to get to 5. If you lose count at any point, start over at 1. You haven't failed if you do that. So long as you remember to start over, bring your attention back to it. Now, if this is your first time doing it, it may actually be difficult and you might find yourself starting over 2, 3, even more times. But you're not failing, we're just putting in the reps. Each rep, each time that we are able to bring our attention back to the center is a success. Every meditation is filled with many of these micro successes. If your attention goes elsewhere at any time and you bring it back, you have succeeded. And we're just going to do 5 more together now. And with each breath, I want you to bring your attention back to the room a little bit more. 1. 2. 3. Becoming more and more enlivened, more and more aware of the room around you. 4. Opening your eyes, feeling refreshed. 5. You've done it. You've nailed it. Each time that you brought your attention back to center was a successful rep. As always, I hope you've enjoyed the content here. I know I really enjoy making these meditations because there's no way of me making them without me doing them. And if you have enjoyed the content and you do enjoy the content here, please hit that subscribe button. Remember, it is priceless to you, but it is priceless to me. And you can always join us over on twitch.tv/mindsetbydave or in the Discord, all of which are linked below. And I will see you down there. Happy meditating.